Hello, and we are live again. This is eXp Explained live on day 2 of eXp's Virtual Convention 2020. And this is I am Barry Pulver, owner of the exceptional brand powered by eXp. Today, 4 questions all sent in. Thank you very much again. If you have any questions you ever want answered, honestly, transparently, with the views of me, myself, and I, and nobody else, feel free to contact me. Social media, all the regular channels. You have my phone number, or barrypulvernc@gmail.com. Let's get rocking and rolling. Question number 1. Someone just quite frankly asked a question about a virtual convention. Yes, we all know, quite frankly, that in this day and age, really the majority of 2020 has been an interesting time of life and certainly an interesting time of business. I believe we all know that if offices have not been shut in large part around the world, the way that we conduct our business is very, very different. Restrictions, regulations, different levels of comfort, there's no right and there's no wrong. Quite frankly, why on earth do we need an office, and why on earth would we need to have a massive convention? A year ago, in Las Vegas for eXp Convention 2019, there were 2,500 people in one room. Personally, I couldn't imagine that this year. So eXp and Virbela, which is a company which is part of EXPI World Holdings, have the capability to virtually host a convention live anywhere in the world with an internet connection. With over 10,000 people pre-registered, I'm sure that number, which is always getting bigger and increasing, is going to be close to the amount of people that turn up. All this week, open for anybody. You don't have to be with eXp. You don't have to be in the industry. You could be an investor in EXPI. You could be a real estate agent, an estate agent with any other company. But yes, it's virtual because, quite frankly, the amount of money I spent last year for traveling to the UK a couple of times for business, traveling to Orlando for the shareholders convention, traveling to Vegas for the convention, it adds up. So why would I not want to wake up, go to a convention, get over 50 hours of education and thoughts from the leaders of our company and phenomenal keynote speakers and just general updates with what's going on with simply turning my phone on or turning my laptop on. It is virtual. If you want an invite last minute, let us know, we'll get you one. Question number 2, why do I need a real estate coach? You don't need a real estate coach. I've never in my entire career until the start of this year, just pre-COVID, invested in myself and invested in a coach. He does not sell real estate. He does not sell homes. You don't need one, quite frankly. I believe depending where you are in your career, there are different ways of improving your career. At the end of the day, the most daunting and exciting part of this great industry is knowing that your success starts and ends with you. Yes, there's a lot to be said by the company you partner with, who you surround yourself with, but you and I are ultimately responsible for our success. Other end of the spectrum, we're also directly responsible for our failures, COVID or no COVID. So you do not need a real estate coach. The great thing about eXp, what it offers you as a brand new agent, which I never had when I started my career with Keller Williams, and I wish I did, was a mentor. For your first 3 deals, you are assigned a local, successful selling mentor in your market. What that means is they are always a phone call away. They will help you with the paperwork. You can shadow them on listing appointments, buyer appointments, whatever you need, whatever you like. They're a phone call away, a message away, a meeting in the world away, a workplace chat away. Regardless of that, if you have been in the industry for 20, 30 years, or you don't need that hands-on, what is a listing, what is an instruction information, you are directly partnered with your sponsor, which I consider to be a business partner here at eXp, which is tremendous because, like them or loathe them, well, you probably would like them, you are not going to be getting rid of them. They are going to be there for the remainder of your career. The whole partnership idea of eXp is that, yes, we have over 600 full-time staff in every state and in every market around the world, but you are partnered with an agent who is there, and it's a partnership. It really is a partnership. So you have that, and you also have all of theirs as well. So you have 7 partners. For example, here at eXp, when I joined 2.25 years ago, I have to speak from personal experience. So when it comes to real estate coach, my real estate coach, which I don't need and I don't necessarily have, I have 7 business partners. Right now, I believe the company has over 38,000 agents around the world. I am within the top 135, top 150 in terms of growth production here at eXp. And of that, My business partner directly is part of the top 20, and all the other 7 that I can call at any time, I can message at any time, who will do anything to help me and my partners in my business, are all part of the top 15 and 20 agents out of 38,000 agents. That is powerful because we're not talking about a local company. I'm not talking about a local company here in Davidson or even in North Carolina. I'm talking about around the world, some of the most successful people in the property industry that I'm honored to always have help from and assistance from and strategize with. That is the power of eXp, which quite frankly, from experience, you will not get with any other company around the world, regardless of who it is. Question number 3. How does eXp help my online presence? Directly, much like I said last week, and much like I said at the beginning of this, you are personally responsible for your success as an agent and your failure as an agent. But what eXp does do, exactly like I was saying about last week, eXp sees you as the brand, sees you personally as the most valuable asset to eXp. Without you, without I, the agent, eXp is nothing and a non-entity. So, how does it help you in your online presence? Yes, it will give you the ability to collaborate with 38,000 people around the world, which is powerful. It will give you a powerful brand behind you. It will give you the tools, the systems, the infrastructure, the training, and access to some tools such as BombBomb, which for me is a great one, at a hugely discounted price. KV Core, which will give you free leads if you utilize it correctly, and free structure, CRM, but it's gonna empower you to understand that your online presence is based on you. A lot of the first things that a real estate agent or an estate agent wants to hire out is social media and content. That is the stupidest mistake that anybody can make in our industry. In an industry where, I'll speak here domestically in the States, in North Carolina, everybody knows 15, 20 real estate agents. Most of which the content they're doing, the online presence, as the question says, the online presence by which they are creating is the same as everybody else. Look at my listing, just sold this house. Look, I'm amazing. I am the best. If you want to know standardized information, copy and paste it from any article, any newspaper, look, I will post it for you. It's completely irrelevant. If you want to grow your online presence with eXp or with anybody, you need to establish, develop, and have confidence in yourself and in your own personal brand. The most important thing for me that's seen me successful in my business to a point, just for example, I posted something on social media yesterday live, in the last month, not groundbreaking, not record breaking, but I've helped people buy and sell 7 homes in the last 30 days. My eXp team currently has over 950 listings around the world. The thing that's got me to this point is personal branding. I understand, yes, it may on the outskirts of perception be a bit egotistical, but it's not. If you don't back what you do, your unique selling point, your personal brand, and your ability to help people like nobody else will. So you have to establish your personal brand, establish your own online presence. And yes, we have a gateway. And yes, I'm very fortunate to have a private, call it coaching if you will, a Facebook page, which is just diving into video and how you can become the local expert and how you can utilize video to set you apart and stand apart from everybody else. You can have access to all of this through eXp, but ultimately, if you just understand that you need your unique selling point, you need to be different, you need to be the local expert, and social media is a free gateway to do so, especially in COVID times with national restrictions in many countries around the world, you get the ability where more people are spending time on social media now than ever before to create this. It's not difficult, it's not challenging. We just have to look at video as a great gateway to do it. It's the most authentic way to sell yourself to someone to learn authentically about you without meeting them in person is video. But we let our ego, and we let our trepidation and everything get in our way. So how will eXp help your online presence? Directly with the eXp partner you partner with. Simple as that. eXp sees you as the gateway. Without you as the agent selling homes, what is eXp? It's a worthless brand. You are your brand, you have to develop that, whether that's at eXp, which makes perfect sense, or whether you stay exactly where you are. It's about you. It is about you. And the last question for today, question number 4. I want to take a 2-week holiday. How can eXp help? I'll be your prime example. So right now, the date as live is the 10th of November. The whole month of December, I am going to be taking off. Minus emergencies, I'm not going to be working December of 2020 for personal reasons. So if I can take a month off, and I know I have help, I have the structure, I have the support, both from the eXp corporate side and from my partners here at eXp, why on earth could you not take a 2-week holiday? It's all personal choice. Great thing about this industry as a self-employed real estate or estate agent is that you are ultimately responsible, exactly like I was saying, for how much business you want to do, how much money you want to make, and your mythical work-life balance, which is debatable whether that even exists. So take 2 weeks off, have your structure, have your systems, have your tools in place. We all know your mobile phone is your business. You know, when you may have a landline number or an office number that ports into your mobile phone, you know the minute you book a holiday, your phone is going to start ringing off the hook and you're going to be super busy. You can take that business on. It's a great thing about eXp's revenue share idea, or even the team mentality at any company. When you are a team, the difference between my eXp revenue share team having over 950 listings and just me selling only 7 homes in the last 30 days, helping people sell, there is a massive difference between the I and the we. When you're part of a we, when you're part of an ownership structure like eXp, there is no reason you can't take 2 weeks holiday off. And if you're not, and you're a one-person band, that's absolutely fine by the same token. Just know that you don't have to say yes to every deal. You don't have to say yes to every instruction, every listing. You are 100% responsible for the business you do. There's a massive difference between the I, which I used to be, and the we. Why would I not rather be part of a we? Because one person can only do so much, but I'd much rather be part and have a team or a revenue share organization that is something much, much bigger globally than I could do in one small part of Davidson, North Carolina. So I don't know the time, but this was a short one this week. That is the 4 questions. Feel free to join next week, 10 a.m. live Eastern time on the Zoom room, and this will be the recording that will go live. So thank you so much for joining. eXp questions away, send them in, and be more, be exceptional.